Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about BRISTOW Group INC quarterly report. BRISTOW Group Inc. offers a diverse range of businesses and services to various clients worldwide. These include aviation services, personnel transportation, search and rescue, medevac, fixed-wing transportation, unmanned systems, and ad hoc helicopter services, logistical support, maintenance support, training services, flight crews, maintenance crews. The company operates a fleet of aircraft in several countries, including the UK, Norway, US, Nigeria, and internationally. The stock price of BRISTOW Group Inc. has remained relatively stable over the past year, with no significant changes in its value. Despite various news events and financial reports released by the company, none of them have caused a notable impact on the stock's price. One reason for this stability is that many of the news events and financial reports released by BRISTOW Group Inc. did not significantly affect the stock's price. For instance, the company's quarterly earnings reports, such as those for the third quarter of 2025 and the first quarter of 2025, showed a net income of $51.5 million and $27.4 million respectively, but these figures were not enough to cause a significant change in the stock's price. Additionally, partnerships and agreements signed by BRISTOW Group Inc., such as the long-term support and training agreements with Leonardo, did not have a notable impact on the stock's price. Similarly, awards and conferences attended by the company, like the prestigious award received by its Nuki search and rescue team, did not cause any significant changes in the stock's value. The general trend of BRISTOW Group Inc.'s stock price over the past year has been positive, with a performance of plus 18.6% in the yearly comparison. However, this growth has been steady and gradual, without any sudden spikes or drops that could have caused a notable change in the stock's price. In conclusion, the stability of BRISTOW Group Inc.'s stock price over the past year can be attributed to the company's consistent financial performance, partnerships, and awards, which have not had a significant impact on the stock's value. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline in the company can be attributed to several factors across different segments. In the offshore energy services segment, Africa and Americas regions experienced growth due to higher utilization and additional aircraft capacity, while Europe saw a decline due to lower utilization. In contrast, the government services segment witnessed significant growth initially, but later declined by 49.8% in 2025 compared to 2024. The other services segment showed moderate growth across various regions. Key drivers of revenue decline include the government services segment's substantial decline and the offshore energy services segment's Europe region experiencing lower utilization. Seasonality, geographic regions, and new initiatives also play a role in shaping revenue trends throughout the year. Net income and profit margins experience significant growth. The financial performance of a company has shown substantial improvement, with notable increases in both net income and profit margins. In Q3 2025, the net income rose by 82% compared to the same period in 2024, while also increasing by $47,649, 76%, from $63,102 in 2024 to $110,751 in 2025. Profit margins have also seen significant growth, with operating margin rising by 44% and net profit margin increasing by 74% in Q3 2025 compared to the same period in 2024. These substantial increases suggest a strong financial performance, but unfortunately, the provided text does not offer any insight into the reasons behind these changes. The company's financial performance indicates a consistent generation of positive operating cash flow. The net cash provided by operating activities has remained strong in both 2025 and 2024, with figures of $121,493 and $126,366 respectively. This trend suggests that the company is effectively managing its operations to produce sufficient cash to cover its expenses, positioning it for long-term financial stability. The company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone significant changes. Notably, total debt has decreased by $14.8 million, $18.3 million, and $2.9 million across various pages. Long-term debt has also seen a decrease of $18.3 million in 2 instances. Conversely, interest expense, net, has increased by $969,000. The most substantial change occurred between the 9 months ended September 30, 2024 to September 30, 2025, where interest expenses changed significantly. The company's financial performance varied across different segments in the recent period. Notably, offshore energy services and government services demonstrated strong growth, with revenue and operating income increasing significantly. In contrast, other services struggled, experiencing a substantial decline in operating income. These results highlight areas of strength and weakness within the organization. Management's outlook and strategy. The company's outlook is uncertain due to various external factors such as supply chain disruptions, inflation, and government policies. However, management remains focused on executing its strategic plan. Key initiatives include diversifying into government services and advanced air mobility, prioritizing environmental, social, and governance (ESG) initiatives, and paying down debt to $500 million by 2026. Additionally, the company plans to initiate a quarterly cash dividend program in 2026 and engage in opportunistic share buybacks and debt repayment as part of its capital allocation strategy. The company has a share buyback program with an authorized amount of $125 million and $121 million remaining available as of September 30, 2025. In open market transactions, the company repurchased 127,091 shares for a gross consideration of $4.1 million. That concludes the financial summary for BRISTOW Group INC. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.